Hey, so I'm late. Sorry. That's all I've got right now. No real reason, just got here late. Anyway, so what have we got going on for our shift today? Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. We have to get to the executive forum. We found a leg for that guy's robo-kid, so that's cool. We unlocked the stick, that's mine. We'll probably try to remember to read the descriptor of that so that we get the full stick experience. Because of course I won't really be using it in the game. I don't care for that kind of weapon. We settled things up with a guy pretending at things that he ought not have been pretending at. So yeah, I guess that just leaves reporting to management. Oh, and of course getting this last test case done. We do have one more of those before we are done with QA. Oh, actually I think two. There's a secret one. Shh. And we will make sure that we're settled up with the supervisor. You know, before we're done with everything else. There's also something about a rocket full of nanites that we gotta deal with. I don't know, man. Maybe management will be more clear on that. But, hey, also probably not. So let's go ahead and give you ears. Let's give you eyes. Ooh, let me test my water real quick. It looks like we haven't got water, so let me go ahead and run that real quick. I will be right back. There we go. And we're back. We're ready to continue. We've got hydration. Okay. Oh, you guys settled in, huh?
You, Uncle Warren.
Oh, that's cute. Thanks, kid.
Look out for your fellow workers. Threat level elevated. No admittance at this time.
The garden was Rome built in a day. We all know the answers to these questions.
Was I still looking for pieces from those? I want to say the legs. Oh well.
After all, it took almost
There will be more of them.
this way.
No worries.
I know. We're all impatient. With every passing day,
Come here.
project results evolve. All process research is ongoing. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution,
Well, alright. I'll take it.
even down to recycling of materials. Our scientific staff labor day and night to improve and build a
That's the one.
German
Get him.
original
Good shooting, Tex. What the fuck was that? Maybe if we target a limb.
discoveries
No? Alright.
allow us to push the very boundaries of science
With my face, then.
every day. Prevents man one step closer to our goal.
Ow.
It is a huge task. But together, we can do whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all.
Okay. There we are. We have to go
Overnight.
to the right.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer to these questions.
Well, we'll practice our leg chopping, why not?
Building the atmosphere to happen so quickly. After all, almost 2 centuries to make this. I know. We're all impatient.
I guess it's more like leg ripping, isn't it? Oh well.
Project resolved. Evolved.
Off we go.
Manufacturing.
And in we go to central production. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump to the executive forums again. It's not that far off. Remember, we saw the first little bit of it, the armory. Curated and controlled by Echelon 9, who, if we're looking at the spread and usage of these tools, is doing a terrible job. But, well, I mean, we're in charge now, right? So, we can make some changes to that. We've already collected, I think, the vast majority of them. So, we just have to confiscate the rest of this from, like, the old employees. Because, let's be honest, they really have failed in their duties, and, well, that's going to mean that they don't have any reason to own these tools of theirs. They're certainly not using it simply to protect themselves. That's just not what's happening. Again, bad placement on this light, huh? There we go, and thank you. Yeah, where... that's just not good. It's on the fucking collar there. Yeah, they're on the collar. You know, with all of this technology, you'd figure they could have, like, their own little fucking mounts that are gyroscopically stabilized. Maybe even motorized so that it adjusts and tracks where it is that the helmet is pointed. It's already, you know, robo pants, so, like, why cut corners? Yeah, come on. You know the routine by now. There we go. We figured it out, didn't we? And this guy we're not even going to bother to play fair. Right to his exposed head. And then we'll do it again. Off it comes. We got this fool who looks injured? What'd you do to yourself? Weird. Wonder who he was in a scrap with. Yeah. They're kind of pointed inward too, like at the user. If you wanted to see the sides of someone's face illuminated real good, these would be ideal. We still got headbutts.
Hello.
Hey. Davy's still just gone. We did find the Medoxanol, though. I do remember that, and being very surprised that it exists. Yeah. Yeah, so we're looking for the legs. That's okay. We'll start putting these together. Extra impact, you see. I want to be sure that I have as high of a chance at staggering these things as possible, and this will probably be one of the few times that we have like a full suit of something. It's still going to like not necessarily respect the bonus, which I can't even remember what it was. So my assumption there is that it was not all that terribly impressive. Making good progress with our axe practice, though. That's nice to see. I like that this guy still kind of wants to try it, you know? Like, by now on whatever network they're talking to each other with, someone's got to be spreading the word about all this shit that's happening. Specifically now with a guy flagged as their captain. So, like, why even try it, you know? But he does, every time. You gotta respect that kind of moxie. Wonder what that barcode would scan for. Maybe it's just like the equipment, you know? It logs it in and logs it out. Something buzzed. Okay. An exolift is out of... Which one? I wasn't by one. Well. That one. Okay. Why did you assume that I was already there? Fucking weird.
All stations present and accounted for.
Sick. Now, is this the way? Well, hang on. I think we just have to talk to Sally, if memory serves. Like, we've got a new ID and everything. And I think she unlocks the other lift, if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe she doesn't unlock the lift.
Require assistance.
We'll check in with her anyway.
Warren, did you find the board?
Where can I...
Where do you think did you...
Okay.
I better get...
Be set.
Well, that was nothing. And she seemed very unhappy with me.
Happy to help, Captain.
Thank you. So that's testing, that's closed, that's currently locked. Let's see about here. There may just be a security door in here that I failed to notice. Oof, did not have enough stamina for the stab, I guess. Anyway, that guy can suck shit now. Boom. No go on the leg that time. Okay. Well, now I know to look out for it. And we know that this eventually goes to the armory, but... Oh, right. There's the security door right at the fucking beginning of the place. Never mind. That's the exo lift up. This is what we want. We already dealt with that guy, and this is the door. The door. You know the one. Open.
Access granted.
Thank you. I want that leg. There we are. Thank you. Reminds me. No, same cost. Okay. A little bit less defense, but for added impact. It's also the way to get, I think, the broadest possible. You want to just take up a lot of space, just occupy as much space as possible. These corridors are narrow. We want to make them feel absolutely claustrophobic. Anyway, that's what it looks like without the field. And I remembered the stick. It's not that one. That's a different one. It's a different stick with different purple shit on it. There it is. Alright. Let's have ourselves a look. Well, it's definitely got nanites on the fucking end of it. Carmina is a highly experimental and very classified, fully functional portable nanite manipulator. In the absence of a prepared fabrication program, Carmina overrides the behavior of nearby nanites, summoning them to itself until a mass of nanomatter is formed. This nanomatter constantly shifts and reforms given new protocols. Well, until given new protocols. Jagged, sharp, and dense, Carmina punctures heavily reinforced materials with ease. Really high proficiency scaling, so that's good. Should be a good stick for people who like to use sticks. Metamorphing talons is something else we picked up, and that was from the guys with the bug helmets. Let's look at them. They look like that. Rigged piercing and cutting blades that have been sculpted into an imitative form, unmistakably similar in aspect to the Yosuke butterfly. But these talons serve no industrial purpose. They were clearly used only for violence. But then, perhaps, violence is the inevitable outcome of an accurate imitation of human works. Man was the real beast. No energy gain. It's curious. They have energy gain. Wonder why. Alright. Oh, it's on its way. Well, it'll get here. We can run through those in the meantime. Okay, great. Thank you. And away we go. Just a second. Itchy ear. There we go. Thank you, Pi. Oop. Alright, audio logs.
Management floors are all clean. There's no sign of the chaos outside. There's security everywhere. It's like they were planning for this. I don't know what's going on. She tried to calm me down. She told me she was stuck here. I don't know. I want to believe in her. I need to. I just want to see a friendly face in the flesh. Even if it's hers.
Well, one can understand that.
Entry permitted.
Of course it is. Break all of this stuff. Some vital injection 5s. That's these. We'll make good use of those. Oh, hi. Okie doke. And you got a friend, do you? Well, the jump missed. Can't say I'm happy about that one. We made the arms. I don't know if he has enough health left for me to try for that leg, but we'll give it a go. We just got to get him to calm down for a second. And the existence of those guys is why it is that I'm looking for a whole lot of stability as well as a whole lot of impact. If we can't stagger them and we get swarmed, well, you've seen what happens with things that we can't stagger. They all kind of just line up and start wailing on you. Which, fair enough, there's multiple ways to fix that, for yourself anyway. But this is the method that I have chosen arbitrarily for this run. Whack. Touch. More bits. So the executive form is quite nice. A little bit like shallow though. I would say that, like, it's a beautiful architectural style. It's just not really doing anything. It's one of those things that I can appreciate, like craft for craft's sake, but I don't necessarily care for what it is that they did with it. There we go. Boom. There's a lot of cues taken for that are similar to this on Origin ships in Star Citizen, aren't there? I'm not a fan of those, really. Like, a wood floor is one thing, but all of this extra is quite another. I don't need to be, like, lied to about the walls. Oh, it looks kind of like cracked stone, doesn't it? How meticulous. No, I know that this is just a pattern. And
Fuck, where does he get off on
hang on.
us about worker rights? Unbearable. Honestly, I knew this would happen when they promoted him. Don't know what they were thinking? Hey, why not promote every dumbass on the assembly line? Pedigree seems to count for nothing these days. I heard the other dirtbirds hate him too. Having him announce the last salary cut and fire that old fart was a shrewd move. Thanks for the tip. I'm going to enjoy turning his life to shit. Some small recompense for having to deal with him. I mean, he even gets to use the executive washroom and canteen. Now I have to see his ugly mug when I eat and piss.
Seems like nobody likes Ferguson in this, huh? Don't know what he did to piss people off, but it's on par with like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. It's beyond just they don't like him and think he's kind of uncool. People fucking hate that guy. Give me those bits. And he's being followed by one that has the bomb pack. Again, don't care for that. Would rather it not explode on me when I'm doing stuff. Stuff like this. Give me that. Come on. There it is. That was weird. Oh no, I know, dude. I'm coming. But yeah, like I was saying, it's artificial in the wrong ways. Any kind of artifice that attempts to ape the natural world, it falls into that uncanny valley for me. By all means, have plants. A wood floor is always a nice thing to see, but the rest of this is just kind of fucking like, what the fuck is with the pebble paths? Why would you want to make the janitor's life hell like that? than like the white plastic or metal. I'd say probably plastic, right? Some kind of like vinyl or what have you to wrap the support. Just, it's a magnet for dirt.
Confirmed.
There we go. Open that with my face too. Yeah, that goes to Ops. Well, good. I would like to go to Ops. Get some more supplies, open up a new route. How handy. Oh, we gotta avoid getting cleaned again. There. And downer still. Which way to Ops? To the left. There. Cool find. And there we go. Now we've unlocked the lift. Okay. There we go. I had misremembered. It is the way to the executive form, but just only, you know, after you go and unlock the damn thing. Alright, Pi, well, you know, like I said before, I go and I have other experiences. It's not this all the time. Okay, Peep. Always chastising me over there. Yeah, you. That's only gonna cost, well... Wrong button. Let's continue to expand our core functionality, shall we? Before we dick around with nano-core upgrades, which we're ahead of the curve on. We don't really need those until the next region after the executive forums.
We feel safer knowing you're out there.
Oh, thank you. But I do have to change this out for the better one. Hell yeah. Then we can ditch some of these. We're not really going to need them. They may come in handy for the last stretch of this boss, of the bosses in this game. There's one... basically one left in total, honestly, and they're a pain in the ass. Somewhat predictably a pain in the ass. You know, it is like a final boss kind of thing. It is. He's excited. We're there already. He can't believe it. No, this hurts me, but everything moves slow. Now we know what Davy's drugs do. He's got bullet time. We're not gonna need these. We'll probably only ever want one of them, so... we have so many ancillary cores. In fact, we can just get rid of the little ones entirely. I had forgotten to deconstruct these previously. Fruits! Hey, how's it going, man? Afternoon. Or early evening, whichever you prefer. Oh boy. So we'll probably just start putting these in the chipper too, huh? But anyway. What were we talking about? We were talking about architecture, design language, that kind of thing. A lot of times this kind of dirt magnet decor that we saw in the executive forums just now is... I guess the idea is that you're showing off that you can afford to have it cleaned, but I don't know, it doesn't really ring true to me. More often than not, it's just that nobody goes there. And right, the Origin ships on Star Citizen share this, and well, they're all also billed as like working spaces. And there's no such thing as a working space that has all of that easily marrable surface area. It just ain't how it goes. The reason we're doing this is so that we stop getting that little exclamation point. These are the logs we've been receiving. So don't worry, you've heard them. The game just goes, well, but you didn't look at them in your collection yet. Okay, sure, but there's not a reason to do that. Early evening sounds fucking stupid, no offense. Hey, I didn't make these things up, you're not offending me. You're gonna have to take that up with, you know, whoever the fuck it is that coined the term. We can get our legs on, though. Well, no, we gotta get more pneumatic helixes. But that's okay. Well, let's head on back out there and do exactly that. We're gonna chop off some legs. Or as the case is, rip them off. But yeah, so, like, it's one thing to pitch a, quote, luxury vessel. It's another to make it look like what a poor person thinks a rich person would like. A working space is a working space, and it's gonna kind of look that way no matter what. I think what it is that you're looking for is like embellishments in the actual user experience. Like the seat in the thing should probably be pretty plush. The controls should be extremely ergonomic. We likely want to have some kind of like super revolutionary HUD involved. Just like real slick shit up there. Where is he going? I mean, there's no one else here. You didn't lure me into an ambush, you just walked over here. No, never mind. He's just more clever than I am. It's fine. I'm not offended. It's pretty good. Good gambit. He earned it. And his friend here is gonna catch it real hard, because guess whose leg I need? Gimme. Alright. Keep it then. Fucking melt about it.
I finally reached my limit.
Okay.
I told her to fuck off. And then it happened. Right outside Ops. My whole body. Everything hurt. I remember hitting the floor. Opening up my shirt. There were cuts and bruises everywhere. I can hardly move or breathe now. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Left eye is blind again. What did that bitch do to me? I was fine. I was totally fine, and then all of a sudden, the agony. I'm broken. What's happening to me?
Well, seems like the med bed has an undo button. That's comforting. Warren has had a gun to his head and he didn't even know. Anyway, but of course, you know, there's more problems with Star Citizen than just visual design failures. What do you think, Pi? Nothing so far.
The board has been
okay.
Us for months at a rate that's frankly not safe. But we've been cutting so many corners to push everything through, and now nothing. We can't even get a response to even the most basic questions. And what the hell's going on in there?
When your debit card gets denied at the doctor's office.
Now the board needs to get...
Yeah, if the doctor was able to be like, well, I unmedicate you.
or a mutiny.
So, they also got complaints from the rest of the staff being like, this doesn't work, Chief.
Sir, sector is clear. Wait, it's you.
It is.
You're not supposed to be here.
Uh-huh.
You need to leave, or I'll be forced to make you.
I'm sorry?
No, you believe you have a good reason to be here, but you're not cleared for this area. I'm risking my position just talking to you.
Actually, I am cleared.
Don't you even remember me?
I am not sure what you're referring to. I'm doing my job here, so don't stretch my patience. This area is under lockdown. I request you leave immediately. Look, Please. My head. You need to go. We have orders to eliminate any potential threat. The girl in the server room. Trespassing. Don't want you to end up like that.
I'm sorry.
Irina, do you hear yourself? Are you still even in there?
That's not my name. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
What did you do to the girl in the server room?
My head. I don't want to hurt you.
Seriously, after all I've done for you?
I've been more than patient with you. If
Okay.
you don't remove yourself, I'll have to remove you by force.
That would be a mistake. Alright. So she's gonna make that mistake. Irina's lost it. It's fine. Bye. If we had cut her arm, we would have gotten her stick. Well, the stick that we gave her back. But she died too quickly. Can't believe she actually tried it.
Clearance confirmed.
Aw. Okie doke. And that is the end of her quest. We're gonna find out what happened to the girl in the server room. You know, as we continue to just plow through these things with our faces. I need more legs.
Authorization acknowledged.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is a shortcut then. That's fine. This guy's leg isn't gonna do. It's a grade lower than what it is that I need. We only want some fucking premium legs right now. I mean, we'll practice. Yeah, it's gonna come off just like that. But it's really not what we're in the market for. Fucker. I was trying to run around it. Ugh. Okay. Wouldn't have thought I was close enough to trigger that, but hey. Hey, you. Nice hams you got. No dice, though. No dice. The legs are hard to hit with this weapon. It tends to swing pretty high. That's less of a problem in the next one that we're going to play. It really hones in the attacks on the limb in question. I think I clipped the other leg, so that's the one we're going to try for. Hey. But of course I can only chop the ones that they present me. Yeah, let's continue here. There was another security door that we could open, which will take us to the rest of the form. Yeah, just past where Irina decided to tell us not to go any further. Said something about a girl in the server room. Open.
Entry permitted.
Yeah, you're fucking A it is. I done told you.
Such a warm welcome.
Excellent.
I know.
There we go. Again, at least I have clipped that one. Boom.
Always welcome here. Well,
Where does drone go? There it is.
and I wanted to bring forth another. It's true, we have disagreements from time to time, but
Still playing them interviews, though. Okay. Something else that it does. Oh, see, without the DLC, that would have been, I believe, the first place that I remember seeing a metavoltaic thing, level 5. Anyway.
there will always
The,
R&D is doing something.
God, the layout of this place is just bugging me. Like, what? This is
What we do. Let me
what I would call a bad job? You know, why is that a little bit more craggy than the rest of it? It's I understand it's for an accent and everything, but does that wall need one? Is that what you're trying to portray here? Like, what is... It's all the fuck over the place. I'm not happy with the decor. Ow! Why can't my shit do that? And I keep trying to target this leg, but it doesn't want me to. There we go. Fucking finally. Only to be denied. But yeah, the thing the other system does is it shows you the relative, like, health and status of the part you're whacking, so that you can judge if it's worth attempting to cut it or not. This one, you just have to wang it and see what the fuck happens. We just cut off a doctor's hand. So you know. I like that sculpture, though. It's a nice sculpture. Who the fuck has books in an era where you can just, like, wear a truck? I don't understand. These fucking pebbles are back. Plants on the wall are okay. There's too many lights. Too many lights. Because, like, we have these big old fucking... You could do that with a whole lot less. Whatever. Whose office is this?
This was to be my legacy.
Oh, okay.
My name would have been etched in the history books for all time.
Oh, hang on. There's an iron mouse.
Though now I fear I will have a less than salubrious entry. If I could pinpoint a moment that I could take it back, make a change. I still can't see it. My own hubris was my undoing.
The skybox isn't the greatest, huh?
Myself to the world as
That's a JPEG.
to be seen. No mistake.
That's a JPEG.
That sort of thing won't happen under my command. Even at my age. Vanity. Trying to overcome the shortcomings of resolve with a quick patch. It's ridiculous in hindsight, but...
It's ridiculous in any site. You know, if you got a brain.
We've failed. We failed everybody.
Yes, you did.
My legacy.
Yes, it is. I guess that was Jonah. He's right. This was a bad idea. It was intensely stupid. Anyone with one functioning brain cell could see that. But somewhere along the line, Creo decided, you know who has a really successful business model? Umbrella Corporation.
They're hunting me now. Wherever I hide, they're coming for me. The pain is getting worse. I don't know how much longer I can stand it. I can feel how it drains me. Not giving up, though. I gotta find her. Maybe she'll help me again. I'm sorry. So sorry. Please don't leave me alone up here.
Well, seems like when Sally writes a person off, she writes him off pretty hard. Yeah. But hey, we knocked him over. Oh well. You know, extenuating circumstances on that. Before we head over there past that security door, let's go this way. Because hey, it's well lit, it's inviting. There's a bomb up there. Come down here. There we go. And then it exploded. Usually that guy runs right for this. And says, hey, I want you to fight me and this thing in this tight hallway. No dice for them, though, huh? Please do not disturb when recording light is on. Well, who's recording?
Make it right. Well, I made a difference.
Oh,
It's not the one I'm proud of.
we found Dawn.
That's what I wanted. I wanted you to be proud of me. I've made so many mistakes. The biggest one was not fighting for you. There's no way out. I don't want them to get me. I know they're there. I can hear them. They were never who they pretended to be. And I helped them create that lie. Don't let Jewel know. Please don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her it ended like this. I love you both. Please know that. Always loved you, Rihanna. Always. No one compared. I don't want to think that that's the last time I'll hear your name.
Well done. Let's see how it is that you started that recording. There we go.
After a lifetime of speaking on camera, I'm suddenly lost for words. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rianne. I could have been a better husband. A better father. I wanted to make it right. Prove I could make a difference. Well, I made a difference. It's not the one I'm proud of. And that's what I wanted. I wanted you to be proud of me.
There we go. That's about where we came in.
The biggest one.
So, Dawn, Journalism Award, first place.
There's no way out.
London School of Journalism.
I don't want them to get me.
Let me open this.
They were never who they pretended to be. And I helped them create that.
I believe
Always been fascinated with technology.
this is an interview. Unfortunately, I cannot cut Dawn down.
In the early parts of the 21st century, social interaction became more active through networks and devices than person to person. They enabled people to be who they wanted to be, not who they were. But we were lying to ourselves. Finally, we are ready. Man is integrating with machines, becoming as one. Think of it. Joining conscious thought, our true souls, eternal, immortal. Isn't that what everyone wants? Ascension is not in the power of the divine, but rather here, within the machine.
Okay. Wonder why that was in the, like, the back room there. Or no, that's what was by Dawn's feet. That's even stranger. What was in the green room was, or at least what I assume passed for a green room there. Ow! The fucking stun darts. Unfortunately, no additional doctor part yet. There we go. Alright, now what if we, like, really whacked? That'll do it. Anyway, what was in the green room thing? The back room there was, like, some kind of fucking implant pickup. Touch. Why is it in 3D vision? That's weird. Alright. Downsies. It's a long elevator. Also, no joke, if you had claustrophobia, this would just not be the job. Oh, that's not good. Well, They have a corporate re-education camp. Not a stellar look, Creo. Not a stellar look at all. Let's open it up. Or open something up. May have simply been the door. Oh good, they have swimsuit pin-up over here by the re-education camp.
A question. What is reality? Do you accept it because your senses tell you it is real? Because you can...
Someone's definitely dead in there.
Touch, smell, hear, see it. You know as well as I that they can be deceived as easy as a lie drips from a politician's mouth.
Got him. Take that, politics.
It's a veil pulled over our eyes to blind us to the truth. Life is nothing more than an illusion, swaddling us like a child, a comforting memory of times past. And we know better than most how memory works. The masses accept it as infallible truth, yet we understand the dishonesty of our own mind. We dance a frantic jig to a familiar tune, while hidden puppeteers pull the strings.
You notice how vague they were being there? That's a telltale sign that someone is full of shit. They're not addressing anything specific. You know, memory is not always reliable. Well, no, people don't accept their memory as absolute truth. They just don't consider how reliable it is. It's a different kind of thing. And on top of that, well, what is your proposed fix, my man? You're putting it forward like you've thought about this a great deal. And I'm prepared to believe you on that statement, but you're gonna have to, like, use your big boy words and, say something about how you want to fix that. Like, what you gonna do about it? No. And that's really the frustrating thing about, just listening to a lot of people that speak that way, is that they'll try to pitch it as if they've stumbled across some sort of great truth. And I'm always happy to hear truths, great and terrible alike, but the longer you spend, the less they have to say.
Access granted.
A lot of blood here. And like it smeared and then plopped one more time. It's a plop smear thing. So like whack, because I don't see that we went anywhere from there. We definitely didn't go up, so it had to start up there. Whack, 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 and then streak down. Stood up, stumbled, fell, braced. Looks like right hand. And then plop again, but this is unbroken. It's broken now, but I'm wondering how it is that person got anywhere else. That's a lot of plop and a lot of blood for those plops. Found the server room. It's supposed to be some, well, there's supposed to be somebody in here that got caught trespassing. Oh, we found her.
Well, I made it. Hope you're proud. I'm part of the corporate machine now. Not exactly my dream, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I know people are depending on me. No longer the sponge. Now, the shark. Rah! I'm not gonna let you down, Dad. I'll see this through. It won't be like the others, I promise. You're all I got now. And I'm not letting you go anywhere. Best paid job for non-skilled labor on the continent. If it's non-skilled they want, it's non-skilled they'll get. Love you, Dad. Let's talk soon. Mallory.
Well, someone's got to tell Mallory's dad.
Failsafe protocol active. Log. Mark 0 hours, 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Boardroom neurovote system successfully paused. Quorum issue Utopia votes recorded. Board members Bonham, Green, Fox, Vanderbilt, Navabi, Ito, and Freeman. Quorum issue Utopia vote pending. Board member Hayes. Emergency medical assistance requested. Exponential cascade continuing throughout all Creo systems. Damage report unknown. Personnel-related collateral effects likely for most operational neural implants.
Okay. Well, it seems that the board's servers... Hal is the only one that's online, so that bodes ill. Yep. And that one's online down there. So we got two that are online. That's good. This has the lockdown thing over it. Maybe we can...
Security level clear. Access granted.
Okay.
Deactivated.
Yep.
Executive firewall reset to standard parameters. Attention. Lockdown deactivated.
Check disk.
Normal
I
operation.
mean, the shit's on fire. I don't think...
Please return to your designated work areas.
I don't think we're gonna be able to check disk. Which one was... Oh. SALL, huh? I'm sorry, what am I inspecting? There's like a thing to inspect here. We keep getting the prompt. It's not there. It only seems to want to... Oh, it says Sally on the side there. Well, that's bad news, right? It seems like we've been talking to a server. And also that the server is now on fire, now that we've lifted the security lockdown. So that we can get into the executive forum to talk to management. So... You know? Here's hoping that Warren's medical insurance doesn't run out. Or that there's a different server responsible for that. One of them was still online, so that's, you know, that's good. It's the more robust of the pair. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Pull it right out. Open.
Authorization acknowledged.
Hey, Leonard.
I'm sorry it took me so long. There was a problem when I initiated the reboot. The following surge threw me out of the system.
Why do they have things in their spine?
I'm here now. I didn't think I'd be able to bring him back. But he proved to be remarkably durable. Unlike the others.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm trying to get a good look at Sally's face.
Now then, Mr. Green, I'm right here. Let's see what we can do for you. No. No. Just, I'm here now. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's alright. Everything's alright. System. Defibrillator online.
I don't think Leonard's gonna make it, Sally.
3, 2.
Like, I don't think there's anything you can do for Mr. Green.
Resuscitate. 3, 2, 1. Charge.
I mean, that doesn't look like he's in atrial fibrillation. Or like any kind of fibrillation. Now it's definitely done.
I saved you. I saved you.
Well, Sally crashed.
Launch preparation.
That's a problem.
Initiated. Nucleus lockdown deactivated.
We're going to the nucleus.
UTP-01 confirmed. Utopia personnel, please gather at your designated workplaces and prepare for further instructions.
Can't let that happen, at least not unaltered. We do still have Chavez's data. And, well, time to go use it, I guess. Oh, there was another one. Ain't that the way of it. Get him. Ow. Yeah, it's just kind of ducking away a little bit too quick, huh? There we go. It's like swatting a fly. He heard me say that. He's not very happy. There we go. To be honest, I find it easier to just, like, open a window and let them fly back out the way they came in. They typically don't want to stay around. There's not much of a reason to swat them. Same outfit. One of us is going to have to change. Warren, I need you to cooperate with me when I say duck, man. There we go. Bye. An SNS disinhibitor. Well, that'd be to the nucleus. We should probably just, you know. I think we've done as much damage as we can do here. Took one of the facility's apparent AIs offline. The board's dead. I think we're the last cop standing, which makes our claim to being the police now official. Congratulations, everyone. There we go. And of course, we started the rocket. That was us. And good news. The testing chamber's here. So we can check in with our supervisor.
Another one for the scrap heap!
It's true. Just a moment, Lost Things. I will leave you here to listen to the twangs of the Parrot chamber. Yeah, that'll do. And I will be right back. Alright, how did the folksy twang of the Parrot chamber suit you? Was that good? Settle back in here myself. And let's see what they got for us. Oop. Good shit. We also want... There we go. So, what are we hoping to put here? We are hoping to put... we don't need 2 of these. Does the same thing, don't need 2. Not going to need that either. Definitely not going to need that. We don't need these extra ancillary... We have enough ancillary cores. Ancillary cores is not a problem for us. What does this do? Near death, increased passive stamina regeneration and energy gain through successful attacks. Well, that's nice. No thank you. An experimental implant that is activated by the human body's natural fight-or-flight response, the SNS disinhibitor keeps users in a state of heightened response while endangered or injured. Side effects of prolonged use are currently unknown, and as a result, access to this implant is restricted only to specialized cryo security. Well, okie doke. Not quite on that one, huh? Can we replace this weaker one? Not quite, really. Well, in that case, there is something that we can put there. Likely, yeah. There it is. I was about to say, we likely saved this. It reduces stamina loss when blocking and generates energy at the same time. That's really handy. It's not what I'm looking to use right now. Oh, that's right, we generated another 19,000 scrap from taking shit apart. Speaking of, I believe we have enough to finish. Yep. Oop. Wonderful. I don't think we have enough scrap to pay for the upgrades, though. Yeah, because that'll get expensive. But we do have the necessary nano cores. So, alrighty. I don't think this scales terribly well. It doesn't. Did we already finish upgrading the axe? Yes, we did. The axe and our shield. Both fully upgraded. There we go. Now we take up the maximum amount of space in a hallway. That's what we want. We'll probably keep the old shit around, including these, because, again, I think they're funny. They're really not that much different than the Cerberus design, are they? Like, those are definitely parallel development. Interesting to know. Well, or at least interesting to theorize about. What did we pick up here that it's telling me is new? Oh, is it the things that we took off that doctor when we cut that doctor's arms off? Yeah. Yeah. Well, a cutting-edge twin-rigged gadget. Let's go ahead. Oh. That's not great. Able to remove neural links with near-surgical precision. Near-surgical? That's in my fucking brain, bud. We can't do near-surgical. Tested in military hospitals throughout the world, this tool was initially designed to help doctors perform complicated procedures on their own. After a series of unfortunate events related to a fugitive rogue physician, it became apparent that its true purpose was massive carnage. With this appliance, your adversary's health will literally be in your hands. Okay. Near surgical. And they didn't realize that what it was for murder. No, you know, it's close enough to being surgical. It's whatever. Okie doke. Episode 9. We get some sweet shades from this. Shades of gold. We'll do the cut limbs one. Well, No, because this is where we, in the DLC, we get introduced to things that fucking suck. So, what we might do is, we might just fucking roll with none of them. I think that's what we're gonna do. Because, well, you'll see. Oh, and what is this? What does this do? Wearing a full set of MG Cerberus gear grants increased defense when at high level of energy. Lame. Well, whatever. It's a passive boost. Open, please.
Late again?
Yeah, you know how I am, boss.
What I can rely on is that I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
We're not gonna. I'm literally your only employee. Oh, by the way, I vote to join a union. The vote passes. We're Teamsters now, boss. There's gonna be some changes around here. Anyway, those are the things that I'm talking about. And notice that there's nothing else that I can target here. It's just that. And it'll generate a limb, yeah, to kind of swat at me with very little lead up. And then it spawns that, which is a piece of itself. That will grip and hold me in place while the other one wails on me. And what I have to do here, ow, besides not get hit by a train, is reduce its health and then overload its face like I overload the, yeah, there we go. The power junctions.
The cowboy exclaimed, realizing too late.
That's how they work. We're going to be seeing a lot more of those because they decided. It sucks. I really don't like it as a mechanic. I hate that they decided the best way to handle this was to break the rules.
Dangerously, murderously.
This guy might have us.
Blood ran cold. The cursed train made his flesh so.
Hey, we did it. Now we gotta wait for that. There it goes. We could have jumped down and run to the exit, I suppose. And we're already down to one there. There should be one more spin boy. Which, you know, I know how to handle. It just also kind of sucks. We'll be going for his head. Because I want him maximum unstable. More stamina, please. We'll be seeing a lot more of them, too.
Warren left the scene of the crime with a massive grin. This was exactly the kind of train robbery he liked. The kind without living witnesses.
But yeah, I'll say at least about the Spin Boys, the chrysalids, that they at least followed the game's rules up to this point. They got limbs. You can whack them and fucking stun them and move them around and all that stuff. And you don't have a strange mechanic that doesn't count as an execution for your heal thing. You have actual telegraphs for their moves and all that stuff that you can react to. The rest of this is just, it's not. The nanite swarms are not well done. Their inclusion, I think, is a genuine detriment to the game. It's not just a hard enemy, it's fucking ridiculous. It's an unfair... shitty. Oh well. We may have to switch to our other things so that we can be a little bit faster than them. Anyway, it's not a hard enemy, it's something that is basically from a different game. And yeah, like I said, it's a shame that that's what it is. we're still higher damage because higher proficiency over here.
Time without taking
Not by much, though. We really caught up to that pretty quickly, huh?
late again.
Anyway, yeah, it's looking like speed is going to be a determining factor.
I can't rely on you.
At least for the moment. Unfortunately, it means that we gotta do this again, but hey, you know, we gotta do this again. And it's also the plus of having two weapons you really like. Ow. Okay. There's the train. I was wondering where that was and why I didn't hear the fucking... bell. Sometimes the bell sounds, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. And, you know, that's just the world that I gotta live in.
Look out! Whoops! Too late.
It's true, it is.
Sorry.
Shouldn't have gotten run over. That second one we're going to try to skip again. Because I just don't like fighting these. They don't feel worth the effort. Like, yeah, I get some scrap from that, but not enough to justify this shit. Eh. Bye. Almost. Almost bye. See if we get that leg.
Almost, but not quite. It's cold and dark.
Cool. And yeah, we're up in emergency medicine, so that's good. Come on. I think we got both the arms and the legs now, so we finished the chrysalid gear if we wanted to dress like a nano bug. The only thing to be careful with here is that I think we're doing a little bit less impact, so it's not going to be as easy to stagger them. But hey, we pushed them in a hole, so that's good.
Massive grin.
Nothing there.
This was exactly the kind of train robbery he liked.
Ugh.
The kind without living witnesses.
There we go. And hey, it's that guy. He got us last time. This time he's not going to be so lucky. Because we can move around a whole lot more. Or maybe we'll just eat all three of those while I mash the dodge button and it just kind of doesn't. You know, whichever. Bit of a setback, but hey, we got over it. Hey, you. Come get some. Yeah, no, I know. I actually got that one airborne. That's pretty good. The old hook still works.
Everyone in the town was out to shoot their neighbor in the back. It was a hotbed.
It's fucked up.
Souls, dawdlers, murderers, and whoever else you'd find on a wanted poster.
Dawdlers.
Maybe I'll move here someday. Warren thought.
Mean. I think a strong argument can be made that nothing that we've done here is technically murder. Got a really unpleasant spot there. Oh well. Now we're going to be skipping this one as well, because, well, we'll probably be able to see it.
The way of least resistance.
You see up there?
Feeling neither
No, I'm good.
shame or remorse. Cowboy.
I don't need to
Again.
fucking deal with that. Not interested.
Easy there, partner. Easy.
So we got 2 attempts. We'll do our best. Unfortunately, it's the one with the lasers. Oh, and they got friends. There's another phase to this, which you'll see. Did he get stuck on his own friend? Looks like it, right? Warren, why would you duck into it, man? We're in that phase of the game, are we? I should again note that when you're locked on, it's kind of a crapshoot as to what it is that the game is going to assume you mean when you press the duck button. Which is a genuine shame. Anyway, this is the gimmick for this fight. They say, you know what? All of them. And also the lasers are on now. Eventually he'll bring out La Muerte as well. And that's gonna... yeah. Yeah, well, you know how it is. So, when they make their appearance, we'll have to deal with them as well, and this is a game that's not really built for fighting multiple things. Like I said, there are specific builds that allow you to handle that relatively well. We're probably going to try something that sweeps. But I make no guarantees about not having to run this multiple times. We may.
Take your time without taking mine.
But yeah, this is, it's unfortunate that they decided that was the way to go, and this is an example of, you know, when I say don't design around poop sockers and no-lifers. This is one of those things that kind of design around poop sockers and no-lifers. And like the other things, it's unfortunate that it's that way. Yeah, no dice. He just did not want to dodge. Oh well. We'll go ahead and we'll try it with the punch shield. It lets us move around better. That seemed to get us farther. Like I said, such is life. Are you gonna give me a third? Yeah. Okay. Hit. We'll try to be more evasive generally this time. Okay, or Warren, you could just straight up miss, bud, I guess. Excellent job. And this is one of the problems that I have with a number of games like this, is that I'm not entirely in control of where it is that he swings. I can tell the computer where I would like to see it hit, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna, because it still handles a lot of the final aiming and pathing on its own. That's how lock-on systems work. And it's just overall, yeah, a pain, and it's unfortunate that that is how this has to be in order to satisfy a genre convention. Yeah, whacked. And there's Wolf. He's got a spear. That's not great. The lasers are charged. Here they come. Yeah.
Humans now?
Yeah, we'll be cracked in the back and killed on that several times before we manage a run that works. If you finish off the boss and ignore the ads, they do die after you finish the boss fight. But it's just... it's gonna be frustrating for a moment. Because, like I said, we're in that phase of the game. It's almost over, and that means that the developers have thought, wait a second, what about the challenge? The witch and the bird are having a real chill moment together. They're adorable. They are. She'll deny it, but they are. Well, that's one down. And doubly unfortunate, this is how it is that we're going to have to do it. It is an action RPG. That's going to mean some specific things come into play, design-wise. Chief among which is the fact that bigger number equals better than. We're probably not going to need the version 1 or the version 2. Or this one for that matter. We're not going to need that. We're definitely not going to need Davy's drugs, and God knows where he is, like was said. And you know what? Just a moment, lost things. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. We're back. We're settled. And, well, let's see what it is that we can do with this build of ours, shall we? What can go is the question. And so maybe this gets stripped out. So that's 8. That's 9. Want me to do this real quick? Which should mean swapping this is then. No? Did I fuck up my head math? I guess I did. Okay. Well, let's continue taking things apart because there's still plenty of stuff here that we don't need. For example, and they're like 2,000 scrap a piece. What else don't we need? We'll probably only ever use one of these. Because we're worried about scrap right now, not necessarily in the long run. We're likely not going to slot multiples of that. That may happen. But that'll do it. Which now, fucking, what was it, 18 plus 7? That should do it. What? What did I fuck up? Let's do a calculator. Alright. Well, yeah, my head math was all wrong. I'm sorry, I thought we were higher on the core thing. I thought that was 100. My bad. Well, in that case, what we're doing is we're just swapping that right back over, aren't we? Not much to it beyond that. Because we're definitely not going to get the temporary health buffer. We could probably swap that one out. And that would still give us a boost, right? So, let's consider that. Well, so that I remember which is which. And then we can do that. And then we can do this. Which is at least better than it was, right? Yeah, 135, 90, as opposed to where the other one get to. Yeah, so it's better than it was, and we can work on replacing that one. Which should just take this getting opened up. Looking like it. And then we can just bump that up to the cap and put something else there. I don't know that we need this right now. So, what can we fucking flop that with? Not that, because we're only getting 2 back. Definitely not that. Definitely not either of those. Can we flop this with anything? Some blue X cables. Like, we could, but does drive our energy consumption down. 3 health per second is not going to help us. We can do reds. I would like to do one of these, but we just ain't got it right now. Definitely can't do the voltaic dynamo. Yeah, maybe just some red X cables for the time being. Alright. Enough thinking. I think it's time to get in there. Let's bank that. Drives our energy costs way down. Should be easier to generate fix-it sauce. And, you know, just sup heartily on electricity.
Assembly initiated.
Look at it. Yep. Charge. think the axe is better suited for slapping them boys. Oh, we should probably start doing this. Because it's getting a little cluttered, and hey, that's fine. But then we can fucking sort by favorite. There. Yeah, we could also just sort by mark as well. Okay, we'll do that.
Well, I suppose it works.
Forgot my sorting options.
I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
Alright, grab that. The reason I like the axe for these guys is that I can just kind of hit them for multiple, like, slaps of their stability thing. From the side, when they decide to do an ability that roots them in place. And preferably one that doesn't hurt quite as much, but... And yeah, see the reach on that limb? That sucks. I wish they hadn't. Yeah. Yeah, that's working out much better as far as the fix-it is concerned. Anyway, that's the end of that guy.
You're like a killing machine!
We're like a killing machine. That one we're skipping. Or at least attempting to. I'll wait for the train again. There it comes. Hey. Ow. Okay.
Just maybe.
I guess we stepped too close to the rails.
Almost, but not quite as cold and dark as Warren's wrinkled...
Fuck you. I'm out of here. I don't remember anything up there that I wanted. There's that, but we already got it. So, technically it would be extra scrap, but I have the lucky coin, which is what it is that I'm after for the time being. Ow! I want mine to shoot missiles. This is bullshit. Why do I have the broken one? Cool. Good deal, we're on the mend.
Hell on earth.
Yeah, it's alright.
Mayhaps it wasn't the best day to drop by. Next time, try the weekend.
Oh, the witticisms. There we go. Health goes up. And we got that guy over in the corner. I don't know what you're wearing. Ow. That's what I was wondering.
This is Frontier Riders!
He seems excited about it.
Warren had a reputation for taking the way of least...
Alright. And of course we know what we're doing.
...nor remorse. The cowboy...
We're better off than we were, so that's good. And we'll see where this gets us. Like I said, I make no promises that this isn't the rest of the stream. It is the, fucking everything pizza boss fight, where they just kind of throw shit at you. And I don't fucking appreciate it, but here we are. I'm gonna get out of the way of those guys. I want you away from your friends, please. You're being a real dickhead about this. So I guess what we're gonna have to do is just this thing, where we kind of pretend that we're playing Vanquish. We need stamina, though. Despite not being a career smoker, like the dude whose name I can't remember in Vanquish, we run out of breath pretty easy. Yep, the laser beams. You know how it is with the beams. Ow. 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 Okay. Yeah, this is just gonna suck. Alrighty. Ow again. And it looks like our boy has healed himself in the meantime. We gotta kind of wait for him to have swung before we can dip in for anything, but I don't know that this is going to be successful. Yeah, that's why.
Humans now, are you?
Alright, try again. This time with the punch shield. We'll try a similar strategy with that.
I'm almost impressed.
But yeah, anytime that you have to fight more than one dude in this game, we've been over it. It's just not built for it. That's a problem that plagued Lords of the Fallen as well. The Surge 2 is better about it. We'll also see about setting people on fire. We should be able to easily generate the stuff for that too. There we go. Pop. You missed. Excellent. It's another thing I don't actually aim, so always appreciate it when I'm told, no, it didn't work. Doesn't seem to count for an awful lot, but here we are all the same, right? Okay, phase 2. There's the dog. We're gonna try to just, like, go for his brain case and keep him off balance. Because, like I said, his friend here is really the primary concern. That was a solid run there. We can, yeah, we can really fix ourselves up after that. But once it's down to just the one of them, it won't be as much of an issue. In fact, we are getting there, slowly but surely. But then Warren ran out of breath. He's tired. He's got the sleeps. Ow. Alright. Now this guy by himself, even with help from his shooters in the windows. Never mind, La Muerte's here now. I forgot. They went, nah, do all of them. But La Muerte we can kind of bully a little bit more. He's in the lightest stuff. There we go. There we go. Warren, come on, bud. I'm pressing X. I'm sorry, A. It'd be X on the PlayStation controller, which is the controller I spent the most time with, so that's where my brain defaults. Okay. I feel like I was under that one, but sure. Hey. There we go.
Warren had an epiphany. There had to be a reason why every big fight happened in the same place. A reason even more important than the production budget. Maybe there was a 13th villain. Maybe he was closer than he thought.
Oh my god.
Maybe he could even hear his voice.
Oh my god, who could have seen it coming? It was this asshole the whole time. Alright. Just a dead body back there. Hey. How you doing? About as well as the executives, huh? Please create lists. Everything belongs to me. Repro case. Okay. Does not happen in editor. Alrighty. Creo testing director P. Rishbotter is playing DTS. Okay. I guess he spends a whole lot of time doing the Frontier Riders thing. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
It's me, the mastermind, Mad Doc Rishbotter.
Uh-huh.
I see you're at a loss for words. Come on, you know who I really am.
Yeah.
I'm Phoenix Q Rishbotter, Creo's QA head. The humble fabulist who's been jerking you around like a puppet on a string.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm not getting up to shake your hand. Feeling a bit, incapacitated right now. So, first things first. You won. Big whoop.
Mm-hmm. I did.
This is a bit awkward, actually.
Yeah.
You see,
I'll let you go on.
I need a new marshal to save the wasteland outside. Wait. You didn't actually think you were supposed to be the marshal, did you? You're the villain, dumbass. I cast you for the part of Desperate Desperado.
Okay.
I'll tell you this.
You didn't tell me, though.
I'm mighty impressed by how recklessly you killed my poor brainwashed guinea pigs. Never tried to negotiate. Never tried to break them out of their days. You just murdered them. No questions asked.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm a bad man.
And that's why you're the hero's nemesis. The only one worthy to fight the real marshal.
Uh-huh.
Me!
I wonder if he notices that I'm trashing his room.
I counted on actually killing you right away.
Uh-huh.
I guess there's only one way for me to win this game now. We'll keep playing it over and over until...
Mm-hmm. Until?
I pull the trigger.
Okay, there we go.
You're noggin like a coddled egg.
Well, it says raw on the...
I'm gonna get you good.
Okay. Do you think so?
But until then, let's have some fun, old buddy. You up for a rematch?
I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and... You know, I'm just gonna...
Wait! No touching, okay?
I already touched it. It's too late.
This is our central audio control system. It broadcasts my dulcet tones wherever you go.
Uh-huh.
Tricked ya!
Did you?
That wasn't the volume slider. All you did was switch on the censorship. Yep. Oh!
Well, you said hole, it said wipe.
That again, or I'll you until you. I told you, you'll never find the volume slider.
You sure?
Oh no!
Okay. It seems like he's sure. So, yeah, he sure has. Bye. We did it. We're the head of QA now. There's supposed to be an episode 10 of this. I'm not entirely sure how it is that you get it. We'll probably take a moment and, fucking live Google that in a sec.
Examination of number RT 346892. Phoenix Q Rishbotter, male, 52. Finally, I've found someone who's only partially dead. The patient has been paralyzed for the last 48 hours.
And who is this? It's not Sally.
Responding to outside stimuli. Brainstem and limbic system have been severely damaged, probably due to cortical overload. Separating him from the machine seems to be impossible.
Oh, shut your trap, you harridan. This is a man's world.
Strange life signs detected. The patient seems to still have control of the QA fabrication facility.
Yeehaw!
Please calm down, Dr. Rishbotter. I'm just a hologram.
Filthy she-devil!
Okay.
I'm immune to your feminine wiles. Now scram! Get out of my saloon!
This is a man who had questions as to whether or not, you know, his attitude was what kept him single. Let's just take a moment to remember that. And appreciate it. Did we get anything new from that? I don't think we did. We have these pieces that we can craft from those doctors we killed. I think that's the only new things. Otherwise, yay, we did it. And let me go ahead and see what the fuck it is that you would have to do Outriders, or not Outriders, Jesus Christ. Oh god, never Outriders again. Ugh. No. Okay, I'm shaking that off. But Frontier Riders, episode 10. No, I don't want to. Okay, sure. Yeah, because there was an achievement for episode 10. I'm really confused. Huh. Yeah, who knows? I don't see anything about it. Well, whatever. I'm not that invested, and I muted him anyway. Which, you know, is pretty fucked up, because he's just in there forever, with nothing. And now he can't even yell at us. Anyway, we're out of here. Where the fuck do these go? Nucleus, that's where we want to be. Alright. Oh.
I've received notification that you will be on the way shortly to deliver the package at the designated rendezvous. I will be waiting. Don't be late.
Well, I'm delivering a package. I'm not optimistic about whoever that was' chances. I mean, this has all been...
A new frontier here.
I'm sorry? Oh.
Change everything.
Jonah?
We're looking at a new dawn for mankind.
Yeah, that's what we gotta stop, right?
Look at us as a species. We deserve to exist.
Sure we do.
All personnel. T-9 hold is now in effect, awaiting status.
That's not stellar. And, yeah, it's, you know, there's definitely nanite crap all around, so let's get to work, shall we? With management out of the picture and us having just unionized this place into a Teamster shop, I'm feeling a vacuum of power. You know, we're also head of security at this point and head of QA, so I think it's only right that we promote ourselves to CEO and make an executive decision to try to cancel that launch. I'm sorry? Run! It looks like he's got stuff all over him anyway. Like, those did not look like people limbs on his left side. Not feeling great about finding that guy and helping him out either. I'm sorry. Oh, ops placement. Yeah, sure. So we're in the cargo area now.
Attention.
Let's bring ops to us.
Cargo.
Oh, it was down. Weird. Oh, we'll probably want this back on for a little bit. Bump. Bump.
Good to see you.
Yeah, hang on a sec. I gotta look at something. Ah! It said no. Oh, this is a gift, though. Some rusty scrap.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
Yeah. Oh, hey, man.
So you're still alive?
I am.
Ironic, isn't it? We made it this far, just to end up here.
Yeah, I guess.
You found what you're looking for? I don't think there are any answers. At least not for me.
Yeah, where's Maddie, man?
What's wrong? Where's Maddie?
I lost her. I tried to get us out of here, tried to protect her, but she...
I know, Pi. Where is she?
She didn't understand. She thought it was all a game. I can't live like this.
I can try to find her, man.
It's not over yet. If she's out there, I can find her.
No, you won't. How could she have survived out there?
Warren's feeling confident.
I should have been there, but I wasn't. I never was.
Are you good?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Inside there. Don't you see it? Tell me you don't. Because if this is our future, man, I'd rather be crazy.
So what is happening?
What happened here? What do you know about these things?
Nothing. Wasn't my department. I worked in AI. We had very little to do with the nanite program. Look, I don't know what happened, but if they're learning, developing, God, if they're conscious...
Sorry, but I need to go now. Be safe.
None of us are safe. Not anymore. Not here.
Okay. Well, he's convinced this is already over. Also, Maddie has run off somewhere.
I'm not going to be able to make it. Yes, I see the irony. I'm the one who said don't be late. It's just too dangerous. I'm going straight to the terminal.
Understandable.
I'm falling apart down here. Hurry. I'll see you there shortly.
Okay.
Error. Communication device connection lost.
Yep. Nobody to check in with anymore. Well, given that the cloud has failed to sync with our security clearance, which really, again, these are Creo nanites, it should probably know who we are. We're going to have to find another way around, which means into the dark unknown. There's someone behind that. You can see the fumes, the nano fumes. Whack. Told you we'd be seeing more of them. They are now a regular part of our existence. Yeah. They broke some of those, only the head boys. All head, no neck, that's the way they like to feck, boys. Hey dude, how are you doing today? Bad, I see. So it looks like security has been co-opted by someone other than me. And again, I don't appreciate that. There's really only room for one inscrutable dark presence. And like some boys before me said, guess what? It's gonna be you finish it. I think it's mostly the arm that went bad? Or is it just like your brains in general? I guess it's just his brains in general, huh? He seems relatively fine otherwise. I did appreciate, at least at the end here, that we kind of experience a power dynamic reset. It'll be less than it was at the beginning of the game, which was already fairly one-sided in our favor, but things are now dangerous again, where for a long time they kind of weren't, huh? Okay. Oh, he just died. I guess they just die after a bit. Oh, we could get into maintenance. I mean, we're technically maintenance too, so... Yeah, that's a cleaning drum. Alright then. It looks like it had cleaned the shit out of these two here. Just kept cleaning them and cleaning them until they got too clean. Nothing there, no fun. Aha, I see. It's to get a hold of that. Well, it's another disinhibitor. I already killed that guy, though, you know? Why give me another thing from that guy? Whatever. I think this means we have to go back around. Yep. Glad we grabbed that. It's a vital component to our ongoing fight against, I guess now, the new life that they accidentally created here. Hey, that's a new thing, isn't it? Let's see if we can pry it off them. Yep. You gonna stop wheezing at me, please? I don't need this bullshit from you. Bye. Yeah, well, that just killed him. Boo-hoo, I suppose. We did get the cut, so that's good. We can take a look at it in just a moment. And nothing there. Okay. Well, wasn't gonna get it on that one. Oh, that guy looks like hazmat.
They're feeding on me. They consume and process the organic matter they find. My matter. The building blocks of life. I can feel them everywhere now.
Abort advisory is cleared.
Okay. I guess that was that scientist guy that had the nanites that we were reading about previously. The abort advisory is cleared, by the way, so it's giving itself permissions, because I don't remember voting on that. And given that we are in charge now, it seems like it's something that would require my vote. Yeah. Kind of don't appreciate that, you know. And I'm not saying, like, stay in your lane, but, like, go through the proper channels. For this, I guess it would be like making the case that it is in fact alive and sentient, which you could do with like an email. You could send me something. I'd be interested to view its application. I don't want to just say no out of hand. I'd be prejudiced. Hi. Bye. Round 2. Let's do it. There's that guy down there. He's gonna want to talk to us. It's alright, you know, the new boss should always introduce themselves anyway. Hello. This is Warren. A Nano Ward arms schematic plus Experiment 44H Dark Star. He was kind of standing guard. Yeah, he was guarding this pile of scrap. So it looks like that thing still has power. We may be able to, if we follow these wires, find something to turn on to cook that. And I would like to cook that. Looks like we have to go upstairs. Hey, that's alright. I'm down.
A scheduled break time.
How do you feel about it moving without your permission?
It's all my fault.
Oh, no, but I'm still looking, don't worry.
But I need to go now. Be safe.
None of us are safe.
Yeah, we're still not safe. I know. I understood it the first time. It's all very dire and very frightening. So this Nano Ward arm, huh? Where is it? I must have scrolled right over it. There it is. Well, it's a Sentinel class, which means it's the class below ours. It's the same as this. Relatively low defense, extra impact, but no malice. That's kind of the same. Let's see the details. Middling defense. Electromagnetic repeller has been mounted on a sturdy Creo exo-rig for maximum efficiency. The underlying technology was discovered accidentally during a top-secret project yet to be concluded. Coated with a thick layer of a newly developed anti-conductive alloy, it prevents nano-absorption with a staggering success rate. Ideally suited for hazardous engineering tasks, this gear has already proved its versatility in a variety of combat and non-combat situations. You had combat situations before? Creo, how long has this been, for shit? Well, we can juice this. I think this is as good a place as any to give Warren a break. We found Alec. We didn't find Maddie. We're still gonna look for her. We're now in the nucleus. We're gonna try to use an executive override, also known as violence, to make sure that that rocket doesn't launch, or if it does launch, at least it doesn't launch with a payload of nanites that'll kill everyone, save for 5%. You know, very, very quickly, and make the other 5%, I don't know, maybe chrysalids, maybe something else. I don't know what Utopia is necessarily supposed to do, but it seems like some fucking like technocratic eugenics shit, doesn't it? Anyway, let's go where we go. And yeah, there's another shift, another day in paradise, huh? Then I laugh and I give you an elbow nudge, and you wish I would go away, and I wish you would go away, and that's how work works. Anyway, I believe tomorrow we may or may not be in, because I gotta go get stabbed in the arm. Yeah, I gotta get my my solution of Satan microchips that'll fucking monitor my brain and send them to the CIA or whatever the fuck. But hey, finally eligible for it, so we're excited. Side effects tend to be that, you know, you feel shitty for the day. I guess it's because of all that devil juice. But we're going to get that, so depending on how it is that I'm feeling, if we, you know, have a kind of a mild reaction, I'll be here. If I'd rather lay in bed and just be miserable, then I won't be. You'll see it in the announcements box, so check that if you're wondering what my status happens to be. Anyway, so until the next time that we talk, I will leave you to wander alone. And I'm going to wander well, tonight not terribly far, tomorrow, to the Devil Juice Clinic to get all full of that. I'm gonna make him stick it in me. And yeah, see ya.